I'm going to say sort of happy programs. You go in, we've got these programs going on, the kids are playing, it's all very, very nice and makes you feel good, and then we have our programs where folks are a lot more down and out, and it can be very, very difficult with some of the work we do. Certainly with the Stride program, we have folks, especially with the opioid crisis right now, there's been a number of clients that have died, and so that's hard. That's hard for their community, where they're living. It's challenging for staff to deal with that. Purpose is a bit, I think, a bit different because it really has always focused on populations and folks that have been marginalized or disenfranchised and have not had easy access to service, those kinds of things. We had our 35-year anniversary in May, and our founding program for youth that mainly were adjudicated, so had been involved with the youth justice system and had been kicked out of school. There was no service for them, and so the staff at the time started an agency that provided a day program for these youth. And so at the time it was like a basic academics, math, English in the morning, life skills, and recreation program. At the same time, there was some funding available for a program called Reconnect, which is a street outreach program. So some kids still at home, but there's stuff going on. We get some services to help them with that. And then some of the kids they've left home. The home situation is really not good. They're street involved, criminally involved, sexually exploited, all those things. And we develop a street program for workers to go work with those youth. So over time, like I said, we've grown organically. A few years later, we start to encounter a number of young women who get pregnant and then have to drop out of school. So we started our first young parent daycare. So this allows allows the young women to have daycare for the children so they can finish school and get their grade 12. There is all kinds of research that supports that the more education a young person gets, the less likely they're going to end up on income assistance. So again, grade 12, whatever we can do, but grade 12 sort of being the minimum. So, that started. Then over the years, all of those programs, were sort of maybe fine-tuned or a little bit more specific, but really the founding piece is about populations that really have had a hard time and have been marginalized.